Agents, good morning. This is Luis Moreno with Simply Health Insurance Agency. I had an agent send me an article on what is happening to the insureds who were enrolled in a ACA plan without their knowledge or with incorrect information on their income and the problems that it is causing now that they're filing their taxes. The agent was Jonathan. Hey, thank you so much for sending that to me. I'm going to review that with you here. But first, do me a favor and comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's take a look at this article. Okay, so I will be posting down below the link to this article, but check this out. When rogue brokers switch a person's ACA health insurance, tax surprises can follow. Yeah, some of these guys, and I hope that there's soon going to be something that insureds can do to go after these agents. But as of right now, here's what's going on. So tax season is never fun. We know that. But tax filers this year face an added complication. Returns are being rejected because they failed to provide information about their ACA plan that they didn't even know they had. So this is a problem when these insureds go onto these social media sites and click on ads, thinking they're going to get some freebies, and yet some of these agents are enrolling some of these insureds into plans and they have no idea. I've even seen wrong emails. I've seen wrong addresses, just so that the insured does not know that they even have a plan. I have even seen multiple enrollments, multiple plans for insureds. It's crazy, some of the stuff I've seen. I've even seen somebody who is single with now multiple kids, a wife, and a huge household that is just making money on every head, but yet there's only one person that has. I mean, this is a big problem. So while the concern about unscrupulous brokers enrolling unsuspecting people into ACA coverage has simmered, I don't think it's simmered. Complaints have risen in recent months as consumers discover that their health coverage isn't what they thought it was. Now, such authorized enrollments are causing tax headaches. Returns are being rejected because these people have to submit their 1095. Okay. So now where do they go get it? Well, they can call the marketplace and get it. They can call their agent and that agent can provide it to them. It's definitely gotten worse over the past year. We've helped 3 to 4 dozen people this year already. And so neither the IRS nor CMS, which oversees the federal Obamacare marketplace, responded to the problem, to questions about the problem. Well, of course not. The IRS did issue this FAQ in February, instructing consumers on what to do if they file electronically and the returns are rejected because of the ACA issues. Now, this is how it's working. We agents already know how this is working, but all unauthorized sign-ups can happen in several ways. Rogue agents troll online portals that are accessible only to brokers, but are integrated with a healthcare.gov website. When the agent opens a new policy or switch an already enrolled policyholder to a different plan, we know that those agents get commissions. They steal it from the agent, or they just enroll people without their knowledge. Other consumers unwittingly sign up when they respond to advertisements. Okay, we know this, those $500 free gift cards, those government subsidies that say they're going to give you $6,400 to help you with your rent, gas, groceries, whatever. All a bunch of BS. It's just not happening. But these agents are getting enough data to enroll people. It's happening even after the new rules were put in place requiring agents to get written or recorded consent from clients before making changes. We, honest, ethical agents, know that we have to get consent before we search, and then we have to get confirmation that the data was entered before we submit the application and enroll. CMS did not release any details on how many consumers have been affected. Of course not. There's no public tally. That's right. Many people are finding out when they go file their taxes and it bounces back, and the IRS says it cannot accept the return. All right. So returns are rejected if the IRS has information indicating that the taxpayer has ACA coverage, but the returns don't include that form, the 1095A, that shows how much subsidies, how much advanced premium tax credits they got throughout the year. Now, if their income was misstated by that agent, in other words, that income is low, they got higher subsidies than they should have, well, they're going to have a problem at tax time. I've been saying this over and over and over. Never manufacture income. Always use the correct income. That way, these insureds do not have a problem when taxes. All right, or when they file their taxes. So let's see here. Employer coverage. Let's see. So this insured. So here's an example. So Ashley here had employer coverage, but now faces a tax bill for an ACA plan she never signed up for. All right. Well, we see that happen. Okay. So unbeknownst to her, a broker in Florida. What a shocker. Freaking Florida agents. There's not all of them and not the majority of them, but there's a ton of Florida agents, and these guys are rats. It's like they congregate there. Not all of them. So you Florida agents, don't kill me, but there are some huge Florida organizations that do this. Anyway, a broker in Florida enrolled her family in an ACA plan starting in late February. So 11 months of subsidies, okay? Even though she had coverage starting in January through her. The broker listed an income that qualified the household for full subsidy. So in other words, she got a $0 premium plan and was never made aware of it. Okay. Her first inkling that something was amiss came in 2024 when she received a 1095-A. That 1095-A is a form that you can get that shows how much subsidies that household received every single month. Okay. So not a good thing. So here's what happened. So instead of getting a $4,100 refund that was due to her, now she owes $700 in taxes. So it was a $4,800 swing. Okay. So if you think it has happened to you, here's what to do. When the April 15 federal tax deadline is upon us, there are some things that you can do. First, because it can take weeks to get corrected form, experts recommend filing for an extension. So file an extension. That's the first thing you're gonna tell your insured to do. When consumers file for that extension, they should also pay any taxes owed. So if they owe taxes, they pay, but they can still file an extension. In general, consumers who at any point in the year think they're victims of an unauthorized enrollment or a plan switch should report it immediately to healthcare.gov or the state marketplace. Okay, appeals to cancel coverage retroactively must be made within 60 days of discovering the fraudulent enrollment. Consumers can ask for help filing a complaint. Definitely file a complaint. Go after these agents. Let's try to get their licenses revoked. Let's at least try to get their contracts revoked so that they don't have the ability to enroll and get paid. So talk to your insureds, have them do that. So here is the link, or here is the FAQ that the IRS has. It doesn't really say much. I'm going to link it here for you guys so you can have it. There's not a lot of information on it, on what they need to do, but ultimately what they should do is file an extension, get with healthcare.gov or the state exchange and request retro cancellation. You're probably going to have to provide some proof to them, let them cancel it. The APTCs will hopefully be removed, and then you'll be able to file or complete your tax return. What a freaking mess. These rogue agents, man, I guess every industry has their crap, you know, every industry has their rats. Well, these are our rats, these rogue agents that are hurting these insureds. So it is what it is, guys. Again, I just want to share this information. I'll put the links down below. Do not forget, please do me that favor and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and share my channel. Thank you.